In the beginning of the summer, a friend of mine started having some serious health problems because of inactivity, unhealthy lifestyle, tobacco products, alcohol, lack of movement, and etc. And he was before one of the very active guys, playing locally football, running a lot, like doing a lot, and he's still in very good shape. Just few health decisions make him go really downhill. And the guy is young, around 25 years old. And on the beginning of this summer, he decided stop to it. I limit tobacco use, I limit my alcohol use, I limit all that thing, and I start running. And when he tell me that, I feel genuinely happy for him because he ran in some sort of health issues which was really big. I don't want to specify them, but they have to be sorted out in the hospital. Like, if not modern medicine, he might be not here between us. And what he say on the beginning of summer, that's it. I start running every day. I go back into shape. I stop with all that nonsense what I'm doing, and we all feel happy for him. But then what happens? He buy expensive running shoes. I believe it was something like 300 quid, 300 euro worth of shoes, expensive tracksuit, gym band which monitor your heart rate, foreskin size, everything you can basically measure on that thing. Some subscription app which show you the quality of sleep, this, that, like he go really hard in all of that. And I kind of understand if you buy whatever sleep tracker and stuff like this, when you try to suss out what's wrong with you. So I think they're still good option. But what he did, he buys so many things and he absolutely forgot on his promise to actually go to run. And summer is almost ending, past I believe something around 50 days since his promise, his huge promise when he said it to everyone. And unfortunately, it seems like he's failing on that because summer is ending soon. He don't manage to get in shape. That expensive shoes, tracksuit, all the trackers up and everything was used once, and he's back in his old habit. And I understand people spend money, and I'm definitely in the past guilty of it myself, spending money in kind of way like, hear me up on this one. So there is specific psychological phenomenon, which I don't know the name, but it's a real thing. If you might know it, how it's called, write me in the comment below. And it's when you want to start with something, you spend the money for shoes, you spend the money for this, for this, for this. And all these objects is like quite a reminder, I already spent value on this. So I have to go with this journey. And I understand why it might work for some people, but I as well think it's kind of BS because what I do, if I want to change my identity, I don't try to buy it. I try to build it through the action. And you know, when you get that sudden rush of motivation, that's it, I'm going on it. Try to capture on it on very moment. Don't think I go tomorrow, I just go. If your goal is be person in the social media, start making videos. You know, you don't learn how to make good videos by not doing it, you know, and that's what I try to do here. Or you don't find six pack in the shop with protein powders. You have to put the effort, you have to put diet, you have to put the gym session in it. You have to build the six pack. You cannot just find it in a trash can or in the shop or whatever. So there is no shortcuts for many things. Because I believe if there will be shortcuts, everybody will have six pack. Like now we have Ozempic, which I consider a shortcut, and suddenly, you know, the being fat movement is shrinking. I don't know if you realize this. And I definitely feel happy for people take shortcuts if they are, but for some things we just don't have them yet, and the hard effort is what is behind. You can get good conditioning just by spending money on runner shoes and all that. And many people, and I know him, definitely feel guilty when he go home, he see all that equipment, he see over the €1,000 he spent on something, and he forgot to follow up on his promise. So if you are as well like this, try to put the buffer. I understand it might motivate you on the first side to buy expensive shoes in order to go run, but try it on the first time. Grab just whatever cheapest, ugliest shoes you have at home, which are still kind of comfortable, and just go for it. You know, you don't learn by speaking about it, watching videos. I mean, they might be good motivation, but eventually you just have to make habit of keep doing it. So if you want to have good conditioning, think about people who have good conditioning, what they do. They buying their identity or they building one. They just go to gym and run, or go outside and run, or go outside and cycle, you know, they don't try to buy identity, they building one, you know, they don't wait one day I will have good identity, boom, this day, but they building it. And I believe there is something magical on building something, because I believe all of us see the Rocky movie, and very few of us remember how he win that final match, what we have against that guy. Very few of us remember it, but what all of us, I'm 100% sure, remember it. Rocky ran up and down on their stairs, shadow boxing and training, you know? That journey sometimes, it's way more nicer than the final goal itself. So you might have final goal, get in good condition, but once you get it, it's like, yeah, I'm happy for a split second, but what now? But that journey of you progressing and building something, I think that's where the real magic is. You know, when we listen story, we listen films, we listen movies, we listen videos, we don't look really, it's not really as entertaining as we achieve things. It's more of that process to achieving, climbing that mountain. It's what what resonate with other people. So if you are that type of a guy or woman and you try to change your identity, start to be healthy, start running, start getting education, whatever might progress your life, don't try to buy identity just for sake of buying. I understand having good shoes or having good gear or something might make journey easier, but don't try to just buy the guilt basically for push yourself to go it. Just go. You know, some days I forget on my promises. I don't, you know, that voice of that inner bitch in you, oh, I'm tired today, or maybe I should do something else, or maybe I should do this, but I try to don't follow up on this. For me, only one excuse to don't go to train. From many examples how I kind of live my life, I don't go to train only if I'm so sick that I literally feel my heart is pumping jelly and I can move. And I know by moving, I will delay my healing and I will make it worse for myself. So as well, try to be biggest critic of yourself. And if you see, yeah, I'm genuinely sick, or family emergency, I have to go, I have to do something else, like I can train, I can build what I want to build, if it's business what I try to build or whatever, listen that voice sometimes. But if it's just, oh, I'm tired, or I have a hard day today, or I'm exhausted, or I take it easy, try to forget that, scrap that off the table. And even your normal training session or building of online business or whatever is your goal in life, try to, if the day is hard, do it at least for 10 minutes. Don't give it full hour what you give it usually, but give it at least slight touch, you know? So make that day count, make that day work. Because if you do it, what you're doing, you're building identity, you know? And then eventually when you go up the hill, like the Rocky climbed that stairs, and you get into progress and you see progress in yourself, like you might see your online business start making first small sale, or your body start look better because you train, or wow, suddenly I finished the first year of university, you know, this is the goals what you don't buy, you build them, you have to work for them. And I think it's way more healthy way of thinking about the progress, to build yourself up rather than try to just buy shortcut. But tell me in the comments what you think about my thought. Thank you so much guys for watching, and see you with the next one.